Hey everyone, welcome back to another World of Warships Legends video. Today we are taking a look at the new campaign ship, the Tier 8 Spanish premium battleship, the Victoria. So Victoria is basically a reskinned Roma. It's the Roma hull, is the Roma penetration, AP penetration angles. It doesn't get the improved pen angles like Veneto does, but there's some minor differences, actually some big differences. So the mechanics, you get burst fire, you get 3 heals base, you get 2 main battery reload booster, and your AP alpha is only 9000 base. But what makes this ship so fun is not the ship itself, it's the commander. So we are running a full accuracy build here with Maki and Cunningham, but our reload is still 27 seconds flat. Its base comes with 37 seconds and we're at 27 seconds. And remember, our commander is not fully upgraded yet, so once we get him up to 16.4, we'll get another % of reload off and we'll get 1.5% more range. So the best thing about this legendary skill is if you put on Brawler, you get 10% of your reload time, but you also lose 10% of your range. But then if you put this skill on, you get even more reload off, and then you get your range back, so you are back to your base range. So there is no main battery gun range nerf if you take both this skill along with Brawler. And since the AP alpha is very low, I'm using gyrating drill bits. I'm adding on second thoughts for another 5% reload, and this skill is also so good. So basically you have to land 20 shells and you'll get another 10% off of your battleship's reload time. Now remember, if you have an epic reload mod, it takes 150,000 damage to get 10% off of your gun reload, but over here you only need to hit 20 shells and you get another 10% off of your reload. And if you have an epic mod, you can get another 10% off of your reload. So this can get disgustingly fast reload even with a full accuracy build that we have here. So for example, our reload is 27 seconds, so if we upgrade him to 16.4, we will get another 1% reload from the legendary skill. So our reload is gonna go to, I believe, 26.6 seconds, something like that. And if we get 20 shell hits, we get another 10% off. So that's another 3.6 seconds or 3.7 seconds. So our reload then will go down from 26.5 to almost 23 seconds. And if you have the epic mod on, that's another 3 second-ish. So you could theoretically go 20 or less than 20 seconds when your epic mod is maxed out, when you've landed 20 shells, when you have this commander fully upgraded to 16.4. And we are using a full accuracy build, keep that in mind. So yeah. And the battle I'm gonna show you, I had him at 16.3, so we didn't get the 4% reload from here, so we only got 6% when we landed 20 shells. So even with that 6%, our reload was already 22-23 seconds. So my point is, if you like Victoria, upgrade this commander to 16.4, it's worth it. And even with a full accuracy build, you can get disgusting reload. So anyway, so with our legendary skill, we have 4 damage con. We don't have fight fire with fire. We have a 13.7 concealment. Our speed went down since we are using gyrating drill bits. Our main battery range is only 16.5 because, as I said, we're not a 16 level 4 commander, we're only 16 level 3. When you get that up to 16.4, that range nerf is gonna go away, so you'll have your usual range. So these are the rest of the stats. 2.15 sigma in our build, main battery turret traverse 28.6 seconds, AP alpha 9720, Pretty good torpedo damage reduction, and as you can see, the armor is basically aroma. What else? There goes the roll. So the mods we are using is aiming systems, propulsion mod, concealment, and main battery systems with the epic mod on. So let's just go back to the battle. So, Sea of Fortune map, we spawned on C flank. I believe we do have another Victoria with us on this flank, and we do have a Holland with us. The Holland's not gonna be very useful to us. You'll see why in a few minutes. I believe the enemy destroyers are a Shimakaze and a Gearing. I especially remember this battle because our Hector already started cursing at everyone 30 seconds into the game. So yeah, there he is. Anyway, so my range is only 16.5 kilometers in this game since my commander is not maxed out. So I want to move up a little, but I'm not going to move up to the middle of C or to the left side of C, because then the enemy battleship that spawned at B or the ones that even spawned at A could probably reach me. So I'm trying to go wide, so that the only battleship that can fire at me are the seaside battleships. So we saw a Yamato earlier, and there we saw a Ruprecht. So we are already spotted, and so it's probably a cruiser and a destroyer spotting us. That Yamato is quite well angled against us, so I'm aiming for the upper belt. There goes my first salvos. So a pretty decent chunk from that first burst fire. We landed 13 shells and 19,000 damage. And as I said, you only need to land 20 shells to get a maxed out epic mod on top of your reload, so you're already more than halfway there. Ruprecht coming in. I'm not sure he's fully broadside, so I'm not taking that chance trying to get a citadel. I'm just aiming at the upper belt because I don't want my shells to shatter. So another 18,000 burst fire. We're almost at 38,000. His secondaries are not yet firing, so which is weird. Anyways, C starts getting captured in front of us, and it's not the Ruprecht. He's not in C yet. That means there is a DD in there. Let's see if our Holland does anything about it. We fired a Ichi Salvo at Ruprecht because I thought he would be a secondary Ruprecht. I wanted to destroy some of his secondaries, but he still isn't closing down his angles, so I switched to AP. And for some reason, this is not a secondary Ruprecht. I'm not sure why you'd play a Ruprecht without building secondaries. So again, another AP salvo. We get a bunch of overpens, but still decent damage. Our reload has already gone down quite a bit. We did dodge a bunch of torpedoes. Judging by the torpedoes, they were probably Gearing torpedoes, but we do have a radar gunboat with 1.6 seconds reload, but he's not interested at all to help us out. And if you look at the minimap, there's a destroyer at our D capture circle too. So both of the destroyers are way deep into our side, but yeah. Anyways, so we do get the kill on the Ruprecht. We're got 75,000 already, 3 minutes into the game. I'm asking the Holland for help. He only cares about his damage. Why would you not? It's a team game, but who cares? He threw out his torpedoes for the Yamato, and hopefully he comes back to see what's in C. I'm still asking him for support. He's asking me for intelligence. I think I remember this moment. Anyways, he hit Yamato with a couple torps, which is good, but they're Holland torps, so they don't do a lot of damage. Yep, there we go. Holland asking for intelligence. Anyway, so Yamato is coming out. Hopefully we can land some shots on him. I do have my front guns only loaded towards him. I'm not going broadside because we know there's a DD up here. I'm not going broadside to eat all the torpedoes. There we go, bunch of citadels. Now I angle just enough to get my rear guns firing. Then I'll angle in again. Remember, we don't have fight fire with fire, and so I'm not taking too much risks here. And there we go, the other DD is throwing torpedoes from D. The Shimakaze, we took only 2 torpedoes, but we almost lost most of our health from 2 torpedoes. We're down to less than 20,000 health. Holland gets the kill on the Yamato, but there is still 2 DDs somewhere up here, because D is contested, so 1 destroyer is still in D. Yep, that's the Shimakaze. Holland is now just coming back after I lost most of my health and we lost 2 caps. Hopefully he takes C now. There is a battleship Victoria and some other battleship in the middle. I'm not sure which it is that was coming down towards D. We'll see them soon. And there's the Shimakaze. He's coming out. I have my guns turned towards him. I don't think he got his torpedoes out for us. We shot 1 salvo, we shot the second one, but he's already dead. There is the rune. We're spotted since we fired. And there's the Ohio. So we got a great rudder shift. So I slowed down and started turning, and we should dodge all the shots. So yeah, that's one thing I used to love about Italian battleships, the rudder shift and the turning. And this is basically a Roma. So anyways, we can't go dark now because Ohio is within 13.4 of us and our concealment is 13.7. I'll try my best to keep that island in front of me to block the line of sight while I get back. But the 2 battleships in the middle, they are the ones spotting me now, so I'll still stay spotted. I'll probably be able to get a shot off on the Victoria. He's turning his guns, but I think I'm safe from him. Now he fires at our Holland. Okay, because Holland is radared by the Rhode Island. So once the radar goes off, we should be dark from the Ohio, and we are far enough from the ruin to stay dark. Yep, so radar's gone, we are dark, and Ohio did us a favor by turning in. If he kept going wide, he would have spotted us, but he started turning in, so that island should keep us dark. I'm just trying to get my rear turret shots off. So I'm still reversing. I'll get the rear turret, the last shot off too, but that's probably gonna hit the island. Ohio is still pushing in. And nope, our shots went through. It went over the island, which is good. Their gearing went down, so they lost both of their destroyers. Their Victoria and Rhode Island still pushing in. We do have a San Martin there who's in danger from the Rhode Island, so I'm trying to reverse to save him. I've only 17,000 health, so I cannot engage multiple ships at once, so I'm trying to stay dark from the Ohio while helping out our other flank with Victoria and Rhode Island. And yeah, our Holland is asking us for support while he's going nose into an Ohio. Like, I can't save you if you're just gonna go in front of a battleship. It's an Ohio, probably has decent secondaries too. So Victoria comes out, we take 1 shot at him, he's dead, and we'll use the other one at Rhode Island. Hopefully we can keep our San Martin alive. Yep, we were able to keep him alive. So both of those battleships dead. We do get a double strike, and we are almost at 200,000 damage. And our Holland, who asked us for support, he went straight to the nose of the Ohio, and he missed almost all of his turfs, only hit him with 1, but we should be able to salvage the kill on the Ohio. We are low health, but now we got the Ohio lower than us. He does fire at us with his rear turrets. By the time his front turrets turn, he should be dead. So 15,000 Citadel, and this should get him out. And yes, he is dead. So we get our 4th kill, 232,000 damage. The only ship left is Rune, but he will probably get killed from our battleship. We'll not get a Kraken, but it was a pretty decent game for us. We didn't have any support from our DDs. We basically held this side on our own, and we still had the cap. We didn't lose the cap. We took the cap in a battleship early in the game after a destroyer took it. So, yep, decent game for us. 3627, 232,000. And the gun may have low alpha, but that reload once you get the commander fully leveled up and the epic mod, that reload is very spicy, very spicy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.